Hello Immortal News Family, and welcome to another video from our channel. In today's video, we'll be sharing a list of well-known celebrities who have recently passed away, with their announcements made public today, September 21st. Additionally, we have some heartfelt tributes to honor their memories. Later in the video, we will also discuss the recent news surrounding Supermodel Elle Macpherson with the utmost care and sensitivity. So, stay tuned, and before we begin, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Number 10. Renowned for his philanthropy and support of his wife, CNN anchor Alison Camerota, Tim Lewis was a figure of compassion and resilience. A successful private equity and business consultant, Tim left a profound impact on the industry with his work at prominent firms like the Keystone Group, CRG Partners, and Atlantic Street Capital. His expertise and strategic vision contributed significantly to the growth and success of these enterprises. Born on July 17, 1966 in Kansas City, Missouri, Tim pursued higher education at Yale University, further honing his skills at Northwestern's Kellogg School of Management. Beyond his professional life, Tim was deeply committed to community service, regularly volunteering at homeless shelters and supporting education through scholarship funds. His efforts extended to his personal life, where he raised 3 children with Alison, embedding in them the values of service and humility. Tim's life took a challenging turn when he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, a battle he faced with unparalleled grace and courage. Despite his diagnosis, he continued to engage in community work and support his family, showcasing incredible strength and positivity that inspired all who knew him. Tim passed away at the age of 58, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and generosity. His passing came just 2 months before what would have been his and Alison's 23rd wedding anniversary, a milestone that underscores the deep and committed partnership they shared. In his memory, his family has established a fund to assist other families enduring the hardships of serious illness, reflecting his lifelong dedication to helping others. As we remember Tim, we celebrate not just his contributions to business and community, but also his role as a loving husband, father, and friend. His legacy is carried on through the many lives he touched and the ongoing work of the fund established in his honor. Tributes to Tim Lewis. Number 9. Renowned for his charismatic voice that echoed through the halls of basketball arenas for over half a century, Elle McCoy became an iconic figure in sports broadcasting, particularly as the voice of the Phoenix Suns. His unique calls and enthusiastic commentary not only chronicled the game, but also shaped the way generations of fans experienced basketball. Born in Des Moines, Iowa, Elle McCoy began his broadcasting career in the vibrant world of minor league baseball before transitioning to the fast-paced action of the NBA. Taking up the microphone for the Suns in 1972, McCoy's voice became synonymous with the team's most thrilling moments, from regular season games to intense playoff battles. Throughout his illustrious career, McCoy was beloved for his inventive and spirited play-by-play language. Phrases like Shazam for three-pointers and Wham Bam Slam for dunks became part of the lexicon of Suns fans, and beyond. His dedication to the sport and his ability to convey the high stakes of each game with fervor and precision earned him a place in the hearts of sports enthusiasts. His commitment to broadcasting was matched by his contributions off the air. McCoy was a mentor to many aspiring sports journalists and broadcasters, generously sharing his knowledge and passion for the game. His influence extended beyond professional achievements, touching the lives of those around him with his integrity and dedication. Elle McCoy passed away at the age of 91. The end of his life marks the conclusion of a remarkable chapter in sports broadcasting, but his legacy will endure through the memorable moments he narrated and the community he helped to build around the Phoenix Suns. His voice will forever resonate as a symbol of excitement and joy in the world of basketball. Tributes to Elle McCoy.
Number 8.
Renowned for her contributions to both cinema and television, Katherine Crosby graced the silver screen with memorable performances in films such as Operation Madball, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, and Anatomy of a Murder. Beyond her roles in entertainment, Katherine was also celebrated for her marriage to Bing Crosby, with whom she shared a deep and enduring partnership. Her life was a vibrant mix of personal achievements and professional successes, leaving an everlasting mark on the world of entertainment. Born Olive Catherine Grandstaff on November 25, 1933, in West Columbia, Texas, she emerged from a humble background to captivate audiences nationwide. Katherine's career began with notable roles in film noirs and extended to fantasy and drama, showcasing her versatility as an actress. After marrying Bing Crosby, she balanced her personal life with her professional commitments, often appearing alongside him in various television specials and commercials, epitomizing the ideal of the all-American family. Katherine's influence extended beyond the camera. She was deeply involved in her community, contributing to arts education and participating in philanthropic endeavors. After Bing's death, she continued to perform in theatrical productions and even hosted a local talk show, further cementing her legacy in the entertainment community. Her accolades included numerous commendations for her performances, and her presence in the industry was marked by a profound dedication to her craft. Katherine was not only a talented actress but also a devoted mother and grandmother, weaving her family values into every aspect of her life. Katherine Crosby leaves behind a legacy marked by her resilience, talent, and generosity. She passed away at the age of 90, surrounded by her family in Hillsborough, California, remembered as a beloved mother, grandmother, and a true icon of her time. Her contributions to the arts and her community will not be forgotten, and her life's work remains a testament to her enduring spirit and charm. Tributes to Katherine Crosby.
Number 7.
Award-winning journalist Neil King Jr., a recipient of the Pulitzer Prize for his exceptional coverage of the September 11th attacks, was a towering figure in American journalism and literature. His profound contributions to the field were marked by incisive reporting and a dedication to exploring the nuances of American and global economics through his long tenure at the Wall Street Journal. Born on July 27, 1959, in Boulder, Colorado, King grew up with a deep appreciation for his state's rich history, rooted in a family lineage that included prominent local leaders and academics. He pursued his education fervently, earning degrees from Northwestern University and Columbia University, which shaped his philosophical and journalistic approach. Neil King's career was distinguished not only by his Pulitzer Prize, but also by his participation in award-winning teams, such as the one that earned a Gerald Loeb Award for the creation of the Wall Street Journal's Jet Tracker database. These accolades highlighted his ability to blend investigative zeal with technological innovation to inform and engage the public on complex issues. In 2023, King authored American Ramble, A Walk of Memory and Renewal, an introspective narrative that chronicled his 330-mile walk from Washington, D.C. to New York City. The work was praised for its thoughtful reflection on personal and collective memory, earning accolades for its lyrical prose and insightful commentary on the American landscape. Beyond his professional achievements, King was deeply committed to his community and personal passions. He engaged in adventurous pursuits, such as a clandestine canoe trip across all of New York City's central water bodies, which was vividly described in The New Yorker. King's life was one of courageous battles, including his fight against esophageal cancer, which he documented and reflected upon in his writings and public discussions. He passed away at the age of 65, surrounded by his loving family including his wife, Shayla Murray, and their 2 daughters. As we remember Neil King Jr., we celebrate a life rich in achievements, marked by a legacy of journalistic integrity and the enduring impact of his written word. Tributes to Neil King Jr.
Number 6.
Renowned for his unique vocal talents and significant contributions to the music landscape, Eddie Lowe's life story is a compelling testament to overcoming adversity. Born blind in Rotorua on May 14, 1943, Lowe never viewed his disability as a limitation. Instead, it fueled his determination to excel and defy expectations through music. His career was marked by his versatility as a vocalist and multi-instrumentalist, earning him high regard and several prestigious awards, including the New Zealand Order of Merit in 2006 for services to music and the Variety Artists of NZ's Benny Award in 2009 for his lifetime achievement in the entertainment industry. Eddie Lowe began his journey in music at an early age, forming his first band, the Three Blind Mice, at 13. This early start laid the groundwork for a lifelong career that would see him celebrated as one of New Zealand's beloved musical talents. His significant achievements extended beyond performance, deeply impacting the cultural fabric of his country. Beyond the stage, Eddie was a beacon of resilience and hope. According to his daughter Maria Lowe, he approached life with indomitable spirit and strength, inspiring not just his family but also his peers and fans. Eddie's approach to life's challenges, particularly his blindness, showcased his remarkable character, turning potential setbacks into strengths that propelled him forward. Eddie Lowe passed away at the age of 81 after a battle with cancer. His death marks the loss of a luminous presence in the music industry, but his legacy is far from dimmed. Lowe's music and his remarkable spirit will continue to inspire future generations. He is survived by his 3 children, 5 grandchildren, 1 great-grandchild, and his partner Carrie, all of whom shared in the joy of his life and the sorrow of his passing. A service to honor his life and legacy will be live-streamed from Christchurch, allowing fans and loved ones to pay their respects to a true New Zealand icon. As we reflect on his life, we remember Eddie Lowe not just for his music but for his enduring influence on those around him. His journey through life's challenges and triumphs remains a beacon of inspiration. Tributes to Eddie Lowe.
Number 5.
Renowned for revolutionizing Middle Eastern cuisine in Australia, Maloof elevated traditional Lebanese dishes to international acclaim, earning himself the moniker Australia's godfather of Middle Eastern cuisine. His innovative culinary approaches not only captivated diners, but also significantly influenced Western perceptions of Levantine flavors. Maloof was born on May 23, 1960, in Melbourne, Australia, to Lebanese immigrant parents who imbued him with a rich heritage that deeply informed his culinary journey. Educated in some of Melbourne's finest culinary institutions, Maloof quickly distinguished himself with his adept skill and creative flair. Throughout his illustrious career, Maloof was a familiar face on television, enhancing his reputation on shows like MasterChef Australia and Food Safari. Beyond the screen, his prowess was undeniable as he helmed one of Melbourne's most esteemed Michelin-starred restaurants. His cookbook contributions further cemented his status, enriching Australia's gastronomic literature with his profound knowledge and passion for Middle Eastern food. Maloof's personal life was marked by resilience and a commitment to health, overcoming significant medical challenges, including multiple heart transplants, which he faced with remarkable courage and openness. His life was a testament to his strength and dedication, not only to his craft, but also to his personal well-being. On September 21, 2024, at the age of 64, Maloof passed away due to complications related to heart disease, surrounded by family and friends who remembered him as much for his vibrant spirit and generosity as for his culinary legacy. He is survived by his ex-wife, Lucy Maloof, a fellow culinary expert, who along with the rest of his family, continues to honor his life and contributions. As we remember Maloof, we reflect on a life that was deeply enriched by and devoted to the exploration and celebration of culinary arts. His legacy persists in the flavors he popularized and the many chefs he inspired, ensuring that his influence will continue to be felt in kitchens around the world. Tributes to Maloof.
Number 4.
Renowned for his prowess on the football field and contributions off it, Gene Cronin was a formidable defensive end in the National Football League. Playing for the Detroit Lions, Washington Redskins, and Dallas Cowboys, he became known for his robust defense and strategic acumen. His career began at the University of the Pacific, where his talent quickly made him a standout player. Born on November 20, 1933, in Ione, California, Cronin honed his athletic skills at Sacramento City College before transferring to the University of the Pacific. He played in the prestigious 1956 East-West Shrine Game, highlighting his college career with accolades that included induction into the Pacific Athletics Hall of Fame in 1984 and the Sacramento City College Hall of Fame in 2001. Selected by the Detroit Lions in the 7th round of the 1956 NFL Draft, Cronin made an immediate impact as a pass-rushing specialist. In 1957, he contributed to the Lions' NFL championship win, solidifying his reputation in the league. Later, as a pioneer player for the Dallas Cowboys and subsequently a member of the Washington Redskins, his career continued to flourish until a back injury shifted his focus from playing to scouting. After retiring from active play, Cronin served as the Detroit Lions' chief scout. He was instrumental in shaping the Atlanta Falcons, being the first person hired by the franchise and serving as the director of player personnel, and later as assistant general manager. Gene Cronin passed away at the age of 90. His death marked the end of an era for many who admired his enduring influence on and off the field. He is remembered not just for his athletic achievements but also for his strategic contributions to team management and scouting. His legacy is carried by his contributions to NFL strategy, his pioneering role with the Atlanta Falcons, and his impact on sports management. His life's work transcends the game, influencing generations of players and sports professionals. Tributes to Gene Cronin.
Number 3.
Renowned for shaping the landscape of American football coaching, Jim Culan made significant contributions to the sport at both collegiate and high school levels, enriching the lives of countless athletes. His dedication to coaching and player development was evident throughout his career, spanning over 4 decades. Born on June 10, 1921 in Paris, Tennessee, Culan was a formidable player before he was a coach. His athletic journey began at Grove High School and continued at Murray State University, where he played as a left guard on the 1948 conference championship team. His college career was interrupted by his service in the United States Army during World War II, but he returned to complete his education and further his passion for football. Culan's coaching career commenced at Fulton High School in Kentucky before returning to his alma mater, Murray State, where he eventually took on the role of head coach. Under his guidance, the team celebrated various victories and faced challenges, yet his impact was most deeply felt off the field, where he mentored young athletes, preparing them for life beyond the game. Beyond the gridiron, Culan was an esteemed educator, obtaining advanced degrees and contributing to academic programs that combined physical education with life skills coaching. He was inducted into the Pacific Athletics Hall of Fame and the Sacramento City College Hall of Fame, recognizing his contributions to sports and education. Jim Culan passed away at the age of 103. His legacy is carried on through the many lives he touched, both on and off the field. Known for his strategic mind and compassionate coaching style, he leaves behind a record of significant contributions to football and education. His commitment to excellence and his indomitable spirit remain influential in the world of sports. Culan's life exemplifies dedication, resilience, and the profound impact one individual can have on many. Tributes to Jim Culan.
Number 2.
Renowned for his profound contributions to the world of art and literature, Mark Podwall was a distinguished artist and author whose work celebrated Jewish heritage and history. His illustrations and projects graced pages from the New York Times to a plethora of books that delved deep into Jewish legends and traditions. Not only were his pieces held in high esteem, displayed in prestigious venues like the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Victoria and Albert Museum, but they also served as a bridge connecting diverse cultures and histories. Born on June 8, 1945, in Brooklyn, New York, Podwall's journey into the arts was underpinned by his deep roots in a family marked by historical trials including the Holocaust. His academic pursuits at Queens College and later at the New York University Grossman School of Medicine illustrated the breadth of his intellect and interests, straddling the worlds of medicine and art with remarkable ease. Podwall's career was studded with notable accolades and projects that extended his influence beyond the canvas. From designing for the Metropolitan Museum of Art to engaging in meaningful interfaith projects like the Jerusalem Sky Project, his work sought to foster understanding and tolerance among diverse communities. His film, House of Life, highlighted the historical richness of Prague's Jewish cemetery, further showcasing his commitment to cultural preservation. His legacy, enriched by his role as a physician and educator, was marked by a continuous effort to illuminate the narratives of Jewish history and spirituality through art. Podwall's personal life, filled with the love of his family and the respect of his peers, mirrored the passion and dedication evident in his professional endeavors. Mark Podwall passed away at his home in Harrison, New York, at the age of 79. His death marks the conclusion of a life lived with unyielding commitment to cultural enrichment and mutual respect among diverse groups. Tributes to Mark Podwall. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Mal Burrows, a New Jersey native and harness racing Hall of Famer, passed away on September 20th at the age of 83. Known for his love of harness racing and remarkable achievements in the sport, Burrows was the only amateur to win both the prestigious Hambletonian and Hambletonian Oaks. His passion for racing began in the 1970s as an owner, and by the 1980s he began driving his horses to numerous victories. Teaming up with renowned trainer Jimmy Takter, Burrows achieved great success, notably driving his horse Gleam to win the Hambletonian Oaks in 1994. In 1997, he and Malabar Man won the Hambletonian and Italy's Orsi Mangeli, earning Malabar Man the title of Horse of the Year. Burrows' dedication to the sport extended beyond the track, contributing to the Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame and other organizations. Burrows is survived by his wife, Janet, 2 daughters, and several grandchildren. His funeral services will be held on September 23rd at Calhoun Mania Funeral Home in Rutherford, followed by a mass at the Church of St. Mary and interment at Hillside Cemetery. News 2. Lorraine Kelly has paid tribute to her former BBC colleague, Tony Soper, following his passing on September 18th at the age of 95. Tony, a renowned wildlife TV presenter, was known for his work on Birdwatch and Beside the Sea, where he worked as a producer, presenter, and wildlife camera operator. Lorraine, reflecting on her early days in broadcasting, wrote a heartfelt message, recalling, "On one of my very first shows presenting on TVM, this wonderful kind man came on to talk about his book on owls. He was a joy and a delight. Tony, who began working with the BBC at just 17, co-founded the BBC's Natural History Unit and co-presented the beloved show Animal Magic with Johnny Morris. His contributions to wildlife broadcasting left a lasting impact, with many colleagues remembering him fondly." Stephen Moss, a natural history broadcaster, also paid tribute, stating, "Tony Soper was a huge influence on generations of birders and broadcasters." Tony is survived by his wife Hillary, their 2 sons Tim and Jack, and 5 grandchildren. His legacy continues through his work and the careers of his children, with both sons following in his footsteps. News 3. NHS colleagues and fans are paying heartfelt tributes to Katherine Watson, fondly known as Katie, who passed away on September 18th at the age of 50. Best known for her work as a chaplain on Channel 4's Geordie Hospital, Katie touched the lives of many at Newcastle hospitals through her compassionate care. Katie, a former Army officer, was reported missing earlier in the week, and her body was discovered in the Jesmond Dean area. Described by colleagues as one of the most wonderful women, she provided emotional and spiritual support to both patients and staff. Her dedication to helping others extended to overseeing a diverse chaplaincy team from different faiths. The Bishop of Newcastle, Helen Ann Hartley, expressed deep sorrow, praising Katie's life of service, compassion, and humility. Her family, including her partner Emily and their children, are being supported as they mourn this profound loss. Katie's passion for chaplaincy and helping those in need was central to her life. As a trusted confidant and spiritual guide at Newcastle hospitals, her legacy will live on through the lives she enriched and the comfort she brought to so many. News 4. A tragic accident claimed the life of 30-year-old Kiara Jaanus while she was on vacation in Naples, Italy. Authorities have launched an investigation into the incident, which occurred on September 15th, when Jaanus was struck by a falling statue while walking with her boyfriend, Livio Rousseau. The couple was heading to the airport after celebrating Jaanus' birthday when the statue fell from a balcony. Jaanus was rushed to Ospedale del Mare Hospital but sadly succumbed to her injuries on September 17th. Video footage from a nearby bed and breakfast shows the devastating moment, capturing Rousseau's desperate pleas for help after the accident. Authorities are now investigating the parents of 2 minors suspected of causing the accident, potentially facing manslaughter charges. A candlelight vigil was held in Naples' Spanish quarters in her memory, with local politicians expressing their condolences. Jaanus, originally from Padua, worked as a store manager at a Prada outlet. Her untimely death has left her family, friends, and the community in shock as they await answers about the tragic event. News 5. Supermodel Elle Macpherson, 60, has defended her decision to take a holistic approach to treating breast cancer. In a recent interview on Australia's TodaY show, Macpherson revealed she was diagnosed with breast cancer 7 years ago, but chose not to undergo chemotherapy or take pharmaceuticals, despite doctors advising otherwise. "I sought a lot of medical advice," Macpherson shared. "Every doctor had a different opinion on how to treat my specific case, and there were no guarantees either way. I made a decision based on the information I gathered and what felt right for me." Macpherson explained she isn't giving medical advice, but simply sharing her personal journey. "I'm really pleased that this has sparked conversation because it can lead to more awareness and growth." The model first opened up about her diagnosis in an interview with Australian Women's Weekly earlier this month. She opted for a holistic treatment after her lumpectomy, stating it was an opportunity to find a solution that aligned with her belief system. In her new book, Elle, she reflects on her choice, saying no to standard medical solutions was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Number 1.
Renowned for his pivotal role in unearthing and chronicling the ancient cave paintings of Baja California, W Crosby was a revered historian and photographer whose work illuminated the prehistoric art and culture of the region. His rigorous field research and evocative photography played a crucial role in helping these sites gain recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993, underscoring their global significance. Born on June 10, 1926, in La Jolla, California, Crosby's early exposure to the diversity of the American landscape shaped his deep appreciation for cultural heritage. He began his career in education, teaching secondary-level science before his passion for photography and history led him on a path of exploration and discovery. His expeditions across the remote trails of Baja California were not only adventurous but also scholarly, as he sought to capture and contextualize the region's extensive rock art. Crosby's scholarly pursuits yielded several influential books, including The Cave Paintings of Baja California, which remains a definitive work on the subject. His writings, rich with historical insights and complemented by his photographs, brought to life the narratives of early Californian explorers and the indigenous peoples of the peninsula. His work extended beyond the confines of academia, enriching public understanding of Baja California's archaeological and cultural landscapes. His personal life was marked by a profound connection to his community and a dedication to education. Crosby's legacy is not only preserved in his extensive photographic and written body of work, but also in his impact on the fields of historical and cultural research. W Crosby passed away at the age of 98. His lifelong dedication to exploring and preserving history leaves an everlasting mark on both the academic community and the broader public. His contributions continue to inspire new generations of historians, archaeologists, and artists. Tributes to Harry W. Crosby. J.J. Arms, whose dramatic life story was as compelling as the roles he portrayed on screen,